What's going on, guys? It's Danny here, and this is gonna be a podcast number um I don't remember actually. What number is it? Actually, let me check real quick. I am sorry. I am really sorry, guys. This is a podcast number 5, okay? It's number 5. So this time it will be a low skill game, and I get this game from a subscriber. He was in my in my guild. It's this guy, Trap Lord. Okay, I hope you don't mind or anything like that. I guess you don't, because this video is gonna be educational a little bit, because you know, my last 2 videos were just me being a retard, and that's not really cool. I see you guys enjoy the videos, but this one is more educational than entertaining, because it's just part of my channel. Okay, my channel is not 100% entertaining or 100% educational. It's both of them. Okay, and this is why you should call all your friends to subscribe here. I'm just kidding, of course. So my channel, I try to keep it educational and entertaining at the same time. Entertaining, me being a retard most of the times, but seems like people enjoy other people being a retards. I don't mind if you enjoy it, okay? I don't really mind. So we are gonna have a pretty low skilled game, because it is supposed to be. It's not even ranked. And the Trap Lord guy that I get the replay from, he has 321 wins, which is not very low amount of wins, but it should be like, I guess it's not a very high skill game, right? Okay, so everybody is ready to go to their lanes, and this is when I will pause the game and start looking. Actually, we need one more pick for both teams. What the fuck are they doing? Let me speed this up. Come on, pick your heroes. The game just started. Can you pick your heroes or not?
Haste.
Okay, let me pause the game. Seems like everybody is starting. First of all, I wanna look at the middle lanes. No one of them seemed to block. You really need to block on the middle lane. Now, let's start with the item and skill builds. First of all, Clockwork is the first one. You are the guy, Trap Lord, okay? And you have mistakes. Yes, you do. So listen carefully right now if you are watching. I don't know. Okay, listen carefully. First of all, what you did on level 1, getting a rocket and send it towards the enemy base. Nobody does that anymore. That's very old school, something that people in Dota 1 do. But because in Dota 1 you don't really know who the fuck is gonna be on the middle lane. You cannot even predict. But now Mirana is on the middle lane and you kind of can guess it, okay? So Clockwork on level 1 should always get power cogs, and the reason of that is because you can trap your own creeps. Just when the creeps spawn right here, you start blocking them a little bit, just walking in front of them, and just a normal block, you know. You should know how to block creeps. If you don't, you can practice it in a private lobby or something like that. Okay, so level 1 Clockwork, power cogs, block your creeps a little bit and wait them to get gathered. Make sure your creeps are just very close to each other, and then you cog them for 5 seconds. The duration of the cog is 5 seconds on level 1, yes, that's right. And you just have your creeps in the same position for 5 seconds. And that means the enemy team lane will be pushing towards you, because as a Clockwork you are offlaning, and the offlane is supposed to be hard. You are supposed to have a hard time last hitting, getting experience, and whatever. Okay, Mr. Trap Lord, you have another mistake. gauntlets of strength. You don't need that, okay? Instead of one gauntlet of strength, which will increase your HP, that's right, but that's not going to help you. You have only one healing salve as a regen in your lane. Instead of gauntlets of strength, you need tangos, okay? One set of tangos, clarity potion, one healing salve, stout shield, and ironwood branch. This is your perfect item build, okay? This is your perfect starting item build. So let's look to the middle lane. We have Viper on the Radiant team. He's getting Nether Toxin on level 1. I like this. It helps you get more damage and last hit better. If you feel like some of your teammates is ganking and you want to have the first blood on the middle lane, you can get the poison attack and your first kill and just slow and make sure you get the first blood. But on level 1 I like getting the toxin, the Nether Toxin, and this guy's Viper's starting item build is pretty good actually. He has tangos, he has regen, the tangos, and he has Wraith Band. Now here is something you have to realize. If you go for this build, only one set of tango, which is 4 tangos for all your regen in the laning phase, you have to be careful and not take that many right click trades with your opponent on the middle lane, okay? Because Mirana can go and right click Viper much more than him, because if Mirana starts right clicking Viper a lot, Viper in 3 minutes will spend these tangos and he will have no more regen, and then Mirana will be able to just kill him. And on the other side, Mirana has a lot of regen, tango, and the healing salve, which is the basic. This is the basic starting item build for every role. Support, not exactly for the junglers, but support, carry, offlane, whatever. Starting item build, very basic, tango and a healing salve. And then depending on your lane, you can get stout shield or not. Okay, enough for Viper right here. This is the item build for going for a lot of last hits and not fight that much against your opponent on the middle lane. On the bottom lane we have Dazzle support with 2 gauntlets of strength. I don't know why, but he's one support, and then there is another support in the lane which is Venomancer, and he has the wards, okay? I was gonna blame about not having wards. This courier is Dazzle's courier, so Dazzle buys a courier and Venomancer buys wards, okay? I like this one. The Radiant team has wards, courier, everything that's needed. So Dazzle starting skill build, Shadow Wave, probably not the best in my opinion. Poison Touch on level 1 would be much better. The healing from Shadow Wave you're gonna get on your Dazzle level 1. Shadow Wave level 1 is just, the heal is not much, it's almost nothing, okay? And on top of that, there is gonna be 1 offlaner. They are not gonna be 3 unless you know the enemy wants to go aggressive or something like this, okay? So on level 1 on Dazzle I like Poison Touch instead of Shadow Wave, and Poison Touch will do some damage on the enemy's offlaner, and the most important, it will slow him, so everybody will be able to get more right clicks and do more damage, deal more damage. Instead of gauntlets of strength, here is another point, just you don't need on a support 2 gauntlets of strength. This is very weird. This could be starting item build for a mid laner like Patch or Kunkka, and not always, just in some situations. Dazzle, what he needs is tangos, 1 healing salve, basic and the most important starting item build, and then as a Dazzle you can get 2 clarity potions because you will be spending a lot of mana using the Poison Touch, which is 100 mana on level 1, and then you can also get sentry wards because remember the block, the camp block, you need sentry ward because the enemy's offlaner, which will be Wind Ranger in this game, and she does have observer wards, she should be able to block this camp, and that means the supports are not gonna be able to pull into the creeps, which is bad because they are gonna be stealing experience from their carry. Okay, so Dazzle, Venomancer, you are the next one. He didn't even pick skill. I like not picking skill, first of all. You should know what do you need on level 1, but many people, and especially pro players, say don't pick your first skill until you need it. Okay, so probably he will get Venomous Gale, which is the most like the most common, the obvious thing on Venomancer. Level 1 Venomous Gale, a lot of slow, and that's what it is, a lot of slow, because there is no damage on level 1, but whatever. So Venomancer is holding the first point, and his item build, he has tangles and he has observer wards, very nice. He already placed one here, okay. That one is pretty good because it gives vision to the rune, and if for example Wind Ranger wants to roam later on towards the middle lane, everybody's gonna be able to see him, no matter if he walks like this on the river or he walks like this. Everybody will be able to see him because of this observer ward. And this ring of protection, I do not like it because once again Venomancer has observer wards, very nice, but you can get 2 clarity potions, and that will be a lot of mana regen for you in the beginning, and you will have more opportunities to Gale and just more opportunities to kill the enemy's offlaner, because remember, Gale is not the easiest thing in the world to hit, right? You can miss your Gale a lot because it's not that easy to hit, especially if your opponent is good at dodging it, right? I guess Ring of Protection will be turned into Ring of Basilius later on. He needs 120 gold more, and then he will go to the secret shop, I mean to the side shop, and then he will just buy the Ring of Basilius, which is not horrible. It's not horrible, but it's not good. It's not what I like and what's supposed to have as a Venomancer. Okay, let's go to the Dire team right now. We have Sven as a carry. Did he random? He has a lot of gold. Okay, I cannot even see who randomed. Oh, actually, random Dazzle and random Shadow Shaman. Okay, and the guy even said Dazzle. Now I notice, okay? Sven, starting item build for Sven. Quelling Blade, Magic Stick, Tangos, and 1 Clarity. I don't like this at all. What you should start with is Stout Shield, Tangos, 1 Healing Salve, and a few Ironwood branches. I think you will have gold for 2 Ironwood branches, okay? So Stout Shield, Tangos, Clarities, and 2 Ironwood branches, okay? But instead of that, now I'm gonna say why is this bad. First of all, Magic Stick, you don't need it on level 1 unless you are playing against Zeus, which will spam his first skill to last hit, or unless you are playing against Bat Rider, which will spam the sticky napalms, and you will be getting a lot of Magic Stick charges. But even against those heroes, Magic Stick is still not good as a carry on level 1, okay? Quelling Blade is pretty fine, like I guess if you are pretty new to the game and you don't know how to last hit very well, you can get a Quelling Blade instead of a Stout Shield. It's bad, but it's still an option if you are very bad at last hitting. First of all, if you are new to the game and you want to play the carry, you have to make sure you know how to last hit. There are a lot of last hitting videos out there on the internet. You can make a private lobby for you, just for you, and start last hitting against creeps and training your last hits, okay? So, enough about Sven. Okay, not enough. Level 1, Stormhammer, which is the stun, AoE stun of Sven. Level 1 stun I like this really much. This is what you should be getting on your Sven. Okay, now Shadow Shaman support. Level 1 Shackles. I like it, Shackles, more than Hex, and the reason of that is because it's longer duration and it also deals damage. Okay, 2.5 seconds duration disable, and it will deal 40 damage per second. So you have a disable and a damage per second at the same time. And you know, 110 mana, which is the same mana cost like Hex, but Hex is only 1.25 seconds. Alright, this is why Shadow Shaman starting skill build on level 1 Shackles, perfect, okay? But his item build on level 1 is, I mean, skill build is perfect on level 1, but his item build is horrible. You do not need bottle on level 1 on your Shadow Shaman, okay? He randomed, he has a lot of gold. The courier is Shadow Shaman's courier. Yes, that's right. It's the green guy. So you have random gold and you buy the courier, but you buy a bottle for yourself. No. Regeneration, tangos, healing salves, and 1 or 2 clarity potions. As a support Shadow Shaman, you really need to get wards as well, observer wards, because there is no second support to get observer wards, you know. This bottle is not good. It's true, the bottle will give you mana, it will give you HP if you need it, but it's not a starting item build anymore. It's not good even for a mid laner, which the middle laners are supposed to have a bottle in your team and control the runes, you know. Unless they are heroes that don't need bottle, like Invoker or Viper or something like that. Okay. Viper actually needs bottle in some situations, but it's situational. It's not like a must. Okay. So Shadow Shaman. Now we have Nature's Prophet gonna be going towards the jungle, I guess. Level 1 Nature's Call. Very nice. Get those trees. Get that mana regen from the fountain in the very beginning. Very nice so far. 2 clarity potion, 1 ring of Basilius to get bonus armor to the treants, and clarity potions to get some regen for himself while he's jungling. Okay, very nice. Wind Ranger. She has no skill on level 1. He is holding it. Nice. She has 1 tango, observer wards. Oh, so Wind Ranger buys the observer wards. If your support does not buy observer wards, you as an offlaner could be an option, could be pretty nice, and this Wind Ranger is doing nice buying the observer wards. Clarity, 2 clarities, mana regen for the Wind Ranger. 2 clarities is nice in my opinion, because you will have a lot of mana to mana regen, of course, from the clarity, and you will be able to get some power shot spam, and you will be able to get some last hits, of course, because Wind Ranger is gonna be playing against a tri-lane. We will see how that one goes, but so far so good. The only problem is Tango, but you cannot have a healing salve since you buy the observer wards. Instead of 3 Ironwood branches, or she has... Okay, Wind Ranger is not a random hero. So what would be perfect is sell 1 Ironwood branch and pick up 1 healing salve. Okay, at this point. I mean, not sell 1 Ironwood branch, just not buy. Just buy only 2 and get healing salve, Tango, observer wards, and clarity. That would be perfect for the Wind Ranger. I really like it. If you are not forced to buy observer wards as an offlaner, what you should get is a ring of protection, and later on make ring of Basilius. Get that mask from the side shop right here. When you have the opportunity to go to the shop, okay, get that ring of Basilius, and it will give you mana regen to make more power shots, and last hit it will give you damage. Obviously, the ring of Basilius. Just remember to turn it off when you are laning. So I am missing one thing, which is the Phantom Lancer. It was a very late pick. Okay, so we have 3 Ironwood branches, Tango and the Healing Salve and Soul Ring recipe. This is not what you should do, okay? The Soul Ring recipe, you can get it later on with the courier. Do not start your game, guys, with a recipe, please. You can get the recipe later on from the courier. 3 Ironwood branches is pretty nice choice. Instead of 3, they should be 2. Tango, Healing Salve, very nice, and he's missing the Stout Shield, okay? The perfect item build for a carry, just like the same as I told you for Sven, the same goes for Phantom Lancer. Stout Shield, 2 Ironwood branches, Tango, Healing Salve. Your perfect item build for your carries. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the game. Venomancer just placed his second ward on the observer ward on the lane right here. Is it even giving the vision? I think it's going to give them, because let's check it out. The Radiant, the Dire, the Radiant. Okay, this is actually giving a lot of vision. This one, it's very nice. Okay, both teams. Okay, let me resume the game. So what happens right now? Seems like the enemy team didn't block. These two, the Shadow Shaman and Sven, did not block. And the lane is right here. So the lane could be even more behind if Clockwork gets power cogs on level 1. Now he's gonna be able to get some last hit under the tower. These people are pushing the lane a lot. What should be happening here is what happens right here. These people, Venomancer and Dazzle, are harassing the Wind Ranger a lot, and Wind Ranger is not able to get that much. And wait. Did he just fucking pull? So Phantom Lancer is coming towards the lane, very late. By the way, he's coming with the second wave. Maybe it was him being AFK for a little bit, for a second. You should go. This is something very basic. You should go to the lane. Actually, your carry Phantom Lancer will be pulling, or he will be stacking. Oh wow, okay, now I get it. And then he goes to the lane. But he doesn't even stack. What happened to the stack? Wind Ranger didn't even place any observer ward, so this is not blocked, and it didn't stack. It was maybe late. And now your Phantom Lancer is pulling. Guys, the support should be pulling, guys, not your carry Phantom Lancer, okay? The supports should be pulling. This is a single pull on top of that, and it will end up pushing the lane a lot. You are not supposed to pull with your carry. Dazzle, the guy keeps saying it. Okay, keep saying it, I don't mind. Okay, finally Phantom Lancer goes to the lane, misses 2 last hits. He did a single pull, and now this means the lane will push. And this is gonna be a horrible tri lane, because this lane will push. We have 2 times more creeps for the Radiant team than for the Dire team. So the lane will push, and this Wind Ranger will have completely free experience, but for some reason she's not there to get the free experience. She started blocking the camp with observers. And then the second observer should be placed right here, because as an offlaner you need vision right here, because you need that vision. The enemy supports can go and gank you. What is this Healing Salve doing there? And Venomancer just picks it up. Who is this? Like, who? Wind Ranger's healing salve. What is it doing on the floor? Did he just get it on the with the courier? I think that was a courier deliver a healing salve. Wind Ranger has no slot, and then she leaves it right here. Please never do that. If you have no slot, you can leave your healing salve, for example, on the second tower, okay? Right here, it's more than obvious, and your enemy support, Venomancer, just walks in and picks it up. So, you are really fucked. Okay, this game is actually whatever. This game is bad, but you are having a lot of fails that you should learn from, okay? So, Venomancer, Sentry Ward. This Sentry Ward should get vision on Wind Ranger's Observer, but it's into the trees, or actually you can walk right there, but Venomancer didn't even make the effort to try to deward it. He didn't even check it. I don't know. Why didn't he deward it? Maybe he was walking like this, and maybe Venomancer was looking for the Observer to be right here, which is many people place it right there, but it's not. Okay. Don't forget to check every possible spot. Don't give up when you don't see the Observer at first. Venomancer placed the second Sentry Ward right here, which is not bad. That will be... What an amazing leap. I wanna see that again. Why is Mirana on the top lane?
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
Okay, I am here again. Mirana checks the rune on the top lane. Okay, she gets the rune on the top lane. That's regeneration. Using the bottle before bottling the rune. I like this one. You should get as much regen as possible from your bottle. Seems like we have a very early push. Very early push by the Radiant team. With the Plague Wards from Venomancer, they are able to get a lot. Seems like we have the first blood. Nice arrow, by the way. Okay, Furion Sprout. And Furion gets the kill on the Clockwork. Very nice. What was wrong with that leap, by the way? I really wanted to see it again. Maybe he failed the leap to go to the lane. Whatever. So arrow, it hits on the Viper, but you should use regeneration at this point. Leap to him and use the Starstorm, aka Starfall, and damage this Viper a lot. Or actually, he could have killed him, I guess.
Top tower is under attack.
Okay. What else do we have? We have these guys. Actually, Wind Ranger placed her second Observer, but where is it? Oh, maybe it was here and it was denied.
Radiant's top tower
But I didn't even see it. Okay, I should watch more the game. So Mirana gets a regen rune, and now this is what happens. This is exactly what you should not be doing as a support. As an offlaner, you could have your bottle. But as a support, you should not have bottle, because the runes are supposed to be for your Mirana. Okay, bottle Mirana, and not for your support Shadow Shaman. I guess he can use this rune now to harass the Clockwork, to push the lane with the illusions and stuff like that, but push the tower, I mean, but it's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. Please don't get bottle on your support hero. And also picking up the Ether Shock with Shadow Shaman in early game is very nice, because it's pretty low cost nuke and it does a lot of damage. Now the Radiant team pressuring the second tower. Wind Ranger power shotting in. Very nice. Shadow Wave to heal up the creeps. I like it. And Dazzle is maxing the Shadow Wave actually. This Venomancer is taking a lot of tower from the... a lot of tower hits. Okay. Nature's Prophet ultimate. Phantom Lancer should be able to get the kill with his first skill, and that's right. He goes invisible and just he's able to survive. He gets a kill on the Wind Ranger, which is pretty nice. Like, they could play this one a lot better, switching the tower aggro. Let's see if Mirana will be able to get a kill on this Phantom Lancer. He has no mana for invisibility, and Mirana should realize that one. Mirana used already Leap to go to the PO as fast as possible. I don't know, he could chase just a little bit. Actually, Phantom Lancer has boots and Mirana still has no boots. She gets the Ring of Aquila first, before boots. Please don't do that. Middle lane, your starting item build, whatever it is. If you are a bottle hero, get your bottle. Seems like Clockwork uses the hook shot. He's able to use the power cogs with only... Okay, arrow is not gonna hit. Now Dazzle joins in, slowing that Sven. Okay, very nice so far. They are not gonna be able to kill him. Mirana just sitting here. Now showing on the lane. Not gonna do much. He probably should try an arrow. Like, it was off cooldown. Try to get an arrow and then you probably secure a kill, because your Sven has stun ready. Now Mirana gives the healing salve to his carry Sven. I like this one. Very nice teamwork. What Sven should have done is switch power threats to agility or intelligence, whatever, but just not strength, and get the healing salve, and after that switch to strength again, and you will end up getting more heal from the salve. Okay. Arcane boots for Wind Ranger. Usually I am used to make phase boots, and I am used to see phase boots on Wind Ranger, and what phase boots do is give you a lot more damage to last hit early on, but we have Mirana ulti is used. Seems like the Radiant team sees that. Okay, we start with Shackles, arrow follows in, stun on the Dazzle. That was a very nice stun by Sven, because he wanted to prevent Dazzle from shadow graving that Clockwork, but it was too late. Okay, Sven should have stunned earlier. Now Phantom Lancer TP's in. He used the nuke. They were able to kill that Sven. Phantom Lancer TP's in. I don't know what did I just say, but that was a nice TP in by the carry. I am surprised to see that early TP, 11 minutes into the game. Your hard carry, instead of farm, he's TPing in and helping his team get kills, and now they are pushing together. Very nice. This is something that as a carry you should consider farming a lot, but if you can also roam at the same time, if you can manage to farm a lot and at the same time help your team a little bit, it will be very nice. Right now the Radiant team is 5-man pushing this. Venomancer placing a lot of Plague Wards. The Plague Ward should be level 3 at this point. Venomancer, you don't need ultimate on level 6. Actually, he gets Arcane Boots, and the ultimate is pretty nice option right here. That's pretty nice, actually. Okay, okay. I do not get Arcane Boots, and that's why I don't get level 1 ultimate when I get level 6 on Venomancer. Now, Clockwork. Battery Assault is used. No Shackle. Should be able to get a hook shot because the range is very, very close. And after the hook shot, what he should have done is just cog immediately while Wind Ranger was stunned by the hook shot. Another Shackle, not gonna be shackling. Nature's Prophet, by the way, joining in, using a few sprouts. This Wind Ranger should not show on the lane. She's hiding right here, and that's very nice. Clockwork should try another. Wow, he's trapped right now. What a nice job by Nature's Prophet.
That's entrapment.
And Clockwork probably nice. Oh, he's a nice guy. He says nice when they kill him. Completely intentional, I swear. Okay. Okay. I see what happened. I see what you did there. Probably Clockwork was trying to get a TP scroll. What he should sell is the Tango. By the way, we have action on the top lane. Probably Clockwork was trying to juke there, but Nature's Prophet did very well. By the way, Shadow Shaman placed his ultimate right here to defend the tower. I like this one, defensive. What is Phantom Lancer doing? He's going very aggressive. You should never do that. Under the tower gives true sight vision. That means even if you are invisible, everybody can see you. Now Clockwork joins in, hook shot. He's able to kill Sven, nice. Clockwork going from behind and getting those kills. He couldn't even trap Nature's Prophet, but that was a good one. That was a good try. Okay, Battery Assault is ready again. He's using it right now. There is nothing that is able to kill him. There is no tier 1 tower. So Clockwork should not be afraid and keep going. Okay, at this point he should start going back. And his team, actually there is no team. It's Dazzle and Viper. Venomancer just tipping in. And Hex on Dazzle. Meanwhile, Viper from behind is able to get a kill, and now he will get another kill because Shadow Shaman has nothing to nuke him. Wow, Sven joins in, gets the kill on Viper. By the way, Nature's Prophet ulti jumps through everybody from the Radiant team. I like that one really much. As a Nature's Prophet, you should be careful with your ultimates and use them when you are fighting and not just to farm creeps and push lanes, because that will end up fucking up your carry and he will not be able to farm that much, okay? As a Nature's Prophet, be careful, use your ulti to fight and pick off kills, not pushing and farming, okay? So Sven, level 9, actually maxing the Stormhammer on level 7 is very important. He has Morbid Mask, which probably means Mask of Madness, something typical for Sven that it's typical, but I do not really like. I really like Helm of the Dominator more because, I don't know, it's a lot of attack speed, that's right for the Sven. Mask of Madness gives you a lot of attack speed, but Helm of the Dominator will give you damage, which is also important, and more important for Sven to have damage. Yes, I am right, that's the Mask of Madness recipe. Now, Phantom Lancer. Okay, hook shot misses. Even Mirana reaction leap. What a reaction actually, what a player. Okay, Mirana ultimate is used. We are in the daytime. Radiant team did saw it. I am completely sure about that. Nothing is happening. Shackle shot, trying to initiate. Okay, Sven stun initiates. Arrow hits illusions. Just make sure, if you don't know how to hit arrows, if you are bad at doing it, just make sure you position yourself good. And a good position for Mirana is right here at this situation. Right here is a good position out of the fight, and then you use the arrow, and you will have more chances. If you arrow and you have creeps in front of you, your arrow is basically gonna hit creeps. Now this arrow is better attempts, but didn't hit because Dazzle gets a lot of vision in the daytime. Remember, all the players get more vision in the daytime than nighttime, okay? When it's day, you see more. When it's night, you sleep and you don't see that much. Okay, let's see what happens. We have 5-man Dota in both teams, actually. 5 versus 5 on the middle lane, 18 minutes into the game. This looks like a competitive game. This looks like a pro game. 18 minutes into the game, both teams, 5-man Dota. Too intense. It really is, man. I can feel it. How intense is this? This looks like a pro game, but lower skill. Okay, Shadow Grave is used.
Boom, there it goes.
Urn of Shadows used on Clockwork to keep him with high HP. That's very nice. Clockwork, what he did is use the hook shot up here and hook on Dazzle. That was nice to escape out of the Radiant team, I mean the Dire team. Mirana has a double damage. Arrow again. Hitting Dazzle. Okay, this time you did not expect that arrow, and that arrow was a very long range one, and it was really nice. No more 5-man Dota. Nature's Prophet decides to finally do what he should be doing, which is split push and split pushing the bottom lane. Nature's Prophet at this point, first of all, maxing the Nature's Call, second, maxing teleportation. Very nice so far. Level 11, level 2 ultimate. Okay, Nature's Prophet is pretty fine. Nobody will TP to this tower and stop him from pushing. Seems like they are focused on the middle lane and getting the middle lane tower. Okay, hookshot in. Latches on the Wind Ranger. Shadow Shaman ulti is even used right here. I don't know if that one was needed because it's not even on the tower to protect the tower. What Radiant's team did is just have a quick kill on the Wind Ranger, and now they should go back because you see snakes from the Shadow Shaman, you should run away. Arrow hits the Clockwork, and now this is a nice opportunity, but Shadow Shaman just runs into 4 people. I don't know why. That was retarded a little bit. Even I make those mistakes. Mirana ult is ready, not used yet, and now the Radiant team are able to turn it around, and actually they can have free gold from these snakes. Phantom Lancer gets a kill on the Sven. Oh yeah, that's a Phantom Lancer with a Diffusal Blade. I like getting power shreds first. Like, I really like the power shreds as soon as possible on any carry hero, even if it's a hard carry. Dust is used by Nature's Prophet. Very nice job by Nature's Prophet to have Dust, because Dust is needed against Phantom Lancer. Wow. What a hate by Venomancer. He has no vision, but he blows the ultimate. And now Clockwork. Will he try? He will not even try to get an rocket. By the way, when you use Shadow Blade on Nature's Prophet, you are able to TP out while you are invisible, okay? So keep that in mind. Nature's Prophet used the Shadow Blade and then he was running like this, running here, hiding here even hiding, and then TPing out to base. He could have TP'd like right after he goes invisible with the Shadow Blade, because if you are a hero that has some kind of invisibility skill, or you make Shadow Blade, you wanna be checking your enemies' inventories a lot. I mean, in general, always is good to check the enemy's inventories to see what items are they making. Nature's Prophet TPs into the trees. I like that TP. Summons Treant to make path for him. And it was Viper being out of position right here. Dust is used, but Phantom Lancer is already behind his tier 1 tower, and now this should be a free tower for the Dire team, I believe. Radiant team getting everybody together again. Let's see. Clockwork, Blade Mail. I like this item build so much. Face Boots, Bracer, Blade Mail. So Clockwork goes in, hook shot, blade mail, rocket, but he's just tanking too much. It's way too much. Dazzle Shadow Grave is on cooldown for some reason. What a shackle shot. That shackle shot is a fight turning shackle shot. Dazzle dies right here. Those wards are doing a lot of damage and Viper is tanking a lot. He should be able to get a kill on the Nature's Prophet, that's right. Now Phantom Lancer joins in. I don't know about this. The carries should not die. Okay, he has a lot of mana. He can just... That power shot? What? Oh, he probably tried to power shot the Viper. Nice. He was trying to guess where is the Viper going and power shot. But Viper was not here. He was right here already on the middle lane. So, Arcane Boots for Shadow Shaman. He has 2 observers actually. I didn't check that much the observer wards. Radiant team right now they have observer ward on the bottom rune. I like this one. It doesn't matter if your game is early or late or mid game, doesn't matter what minute. I like a ward right here always during the whole game because this gives you vision right here, which is most heroes roam towards this, roam towards here, here or here. And this gives you the vision to the bottom rune and it also gives you the vision to Roshan. So it doesn't matter in which team you are playing, Radiant or Dire, this ward right here is very very useful. I think this is the most important spot for us observer ward, but it's also the most obvious. Being the most important makes it the most obvious, okay? And you should always check buy a sentry ward and place it right here, buy your observer ward and place it here as well, and you should be able to see the enemy's observer ward if they have one here, of course. This ward will expire in 10 seconds, by the way, if you are very new to the game and you don't know. Right here, usually you can see your hero level. My camera is up here, but below my face you can see right here is the level of the hero. Mirana is level 11 right now. This is the experience. And instead of experience you should be able to see the time of the sentry wards, okay, observer wards. Right here you can see 2 minutes and 20 seconds right now left for this observer ward to expire. But we have a fight. Mirana ult is used. The Dire team is able to pick Venomancer out of position. He dies really fast, and now without Venomancer, Radiant's team should go back in my opinion. Even though they have more kills and they have a little bit of advantage, they should go back because they should play it safe. Okay, let's see real quick. Dire team has 1 observer ward right here, very defensive observer ward. Like instead of here, it should be here. This is way too defensive, and the Dire team is not losing that horribly. They are not getting pushed and wrecked that much. Okay. Another observer ward by the Dire team right here. I like this one. This gives you important vision if the enemy team wants to gank your jungle. Let's see what's going to happen. Wind Ranger is probably trying to defend the tower, but she dies. Sven ultimate is used right here. Double kill for Sven, very nice, but now he will die. Having the Mask of Madness, this is the problem. You take a lot more damage, and that Viper was just able to heal Sven in like a few hits, 3 or 4 hits. And now double kill. Nature's Prophet joins in from behind, but not able to get a kill. Urn of Shadows. Urn of Shadows is very nice item on Dazzle, and he's also making a mechanism. I like it so much. I like what Dazzle is doing. His starting item builds, Dazzle's starting item build was 2 gauntlets of strength, which is probably half of the Urn of Shadows, you don't need to start with 2 gauntlets of strength with your support Dazzle, but it's nice to have a Urn of Shadows on the Dazzle support, because Dazzle is all about healing. Shadow Wave, heal. Urn of Shadows, another heal. This guy is making mech. He has the recipe in the stash. The courier is in use right now, but later on he should be able to get his mech, and he will have 1 more heal. So it will be a lot of heal for the Radiant team. And I don't know how is the Dire team gonna deal with that, because the Radiant team looks pretty strong. They have Dazzle with three types of heal. By the way, Shadow Grave, maxing the Shadow Grave, it gives you more range, but I really like, and it also decreases the cooldown. So it could be a nice option if you are getting really owned. If you are getting owned, maxing the Shadow Grave after maxing the Shallow Grave after maxing the Shadow Wave could be an option. That arrow, nice. Mirana is getting better on the arrows, I should say. So maxing the Shallow Grave after maxing the Shadow Wave. If you are playing only a hard support Dazzle, if you have 4 other carries and you need to heal them and you need to grave them all the time, because let's imagine they are doing very bad, they are dying a lot, because level 4 Shallow Grave, you have 15 seconds cooldown. That's very low cooldown. Phantom Lancer is out of position and dies. Wow, that hookshot and Cog, 4 people with a Blade Mail. That Blade Mail is able to get a kill on Mirana, but there is no follow-up. There was no follow-up. That Clockwork was a little bit suicidal. It was the perfect ultimate and Cog. That was a very nice one, but his team was not even close, because Dazzle needed to heal that Clockwork, and that will damage the enemy team even more, and Shallow Grave will be even better on that Clockwork, because it was pretty suicidal. Wow, only if that Dazzle was closer to the Clockwork, that could be a very huge fight win for the Radiant team. Now Sven dies right here. He's trying to farm the enemy's Ancients, considering he just lost a fight right here. Don't do that, guys. The enemy's Ancients are not a good option. You have your own Ancients, which Mirana is farming right now, but now Sven wanted to farm Ancients before Mirana. Okay. So seems like Radiant's team doesn't want to pressure lanes. The best thing you can do when you have 1, 2 or more heroes dead in your enemy team, the best thing you can do is start pushing immediately towers, pushing the lanes at least, getting those creeps advantage on their lane. Right now, Phantom Lancer is pushing the bottom lane, the bottom lane. Okay. He has Vitality Booster, which probably means Heart of Tarask. I like it. Clockwork goes in. Dust to see that Nature's Prophet. Very nice job. Clockwork MVP, man. Trap Lord, man. You are from my guild. I get this replay from you. Man, you have died a lot. You have the same amount of deaths like kills, but you are doing pretty well, I could say. As an initiator, you are initiating a lot. every hook shot, when it's off cooldown, this guy is using it. And he's fighting a kill almost every time he hook shots. So, pretty nice job so far. Arrow. Arrow on the shop. Nope, not gonna hit. Because the Radiant team is not even on the shop. Stun on the Clockwork. Okay. Now you are out of position. That shackle was weird. Dazzle, Shallow Grave. Where is the Shallow Grave? Dazzle is behind. Man, as a Clockwork, a bad positioning right here. Shallow Grave. He is invisible with the Shadow Blade. Okay, Nature's Prophet TP's behind. And no dust to see him right now. He's not gonna go down. And he also gets a kill on the Viper with the extra 150 damage from Shadow Blade. Nice. That was a nice fight for the Dire team, I should say. Holy shit. At this point, my face is probably white, guys, because... Let me see it on the camera. Yeah, my face is almost white because the sun is shining too much. It's pretty early. I am doing this at 2 AM. I mean, not 2 AM. 2 PM. Okay, pretty early. Pretty early timing for me making a video, but every day is a different day. I don't have, like, I don't say I'm gonna record a video at 5 PM every day. Okay? It's different for me. I have more stuff to do. Okay? But you shouldn't worry about that. You should worry about watching the video. And I should not speak bullshit, because this is not the point of the video. Okay, Mirana ultimate. That Nature's Prophet TP right here. Probably going to check Roshan or even start killing it. Okay, it's only to check it. Dire team was thinking Radiant is killing Roshan, but they are not. Dust, very nice dust by the Clockwork. Should be followed by hookshot. Dazzle is behind him. Shallow Grave. Okay, 4 staff. Nice 4 staff usage from Dazzle. Okay, this Shallow Grave is not needed. It was really not needed. Nature's Prophet dies. You should be careful when you play Nature's Prophet. Should be careful where exactly are you going to TP. Because you can TP into 5 people and you will die in a second. Nice. They both decided to focus the squishy support Shadow Shaman. Good decision. Sven will be harder to kill using the Mask of Madness, and he will just die in a few seconds because Mask of Madness. He should use his BKB at this point. He didn't use BKB yet. I don't know. Clockwork dies by Mirana. Okay, TP out by Wind Ranger. And now, Radiant team, they can push a little bit. Wind Ranger is alive, using that movement speed from the Wind Run, the 3rd skill, to get closer to the tower and get that power shots as fast as possible to counter push. Okay, nice job. Nice done right there. Nicely done. Black Kimbar for Viper. I like this one. In the Dire team there is a lot of disables and a lot of magic damage and stuff. So BKB on Viper is pretty nice. Meanwhile, wow, that Clockwork that Nature's Prophet, meanwhile, almost gets a tower actually. That was actually almost a tower. And it could be even a tower destroyed because there is a siege creep hitting it. Yep. So tier 3 tower will go down. Denied by the Venomancer. The last hit from the siege creep missed. What a unfortunate situation. Okay, Nature's Prophet. I like the split pushing. He's not doing very well in the fights. He's just tipping into 3-4 people and dying in just 1 second. But the split pushing he's doing it nice. And right now he's probably saving the Nature's Call to push with the trees instead of farm the jungle. you can use only your hero at this point, because 38 minutes into the game, he has a lot of items and his hero is strong enough to farm neutral creeps without spawning trees, and you can spawn the trees always to push lanes. Ultimate is used. What's going on? Oh, that's because the Radiant team is killing Roshan. That Wind Ranger force-staffed herself in, but she was not able to steal the Aegis. That's what she tried to do at least. Okay, Venomancer Hex. That's Shallow Grave. Viper has Aegis anyway, and it will go down right now. Mirana is trapped in, hiding behind the wards. I don't know why did he Mirana leap in and Shadow Shaman, I mean Wind Ranger force-staffing herself in. But 5 people dead for the Dire team. Nobody died from the Radiant. I told you before, I don't know how is the Dire gonna deal with that strong heroes from the Radiant team, and they are actually having a very nice team play. So what do we see? What do we see so far? I actually like this game really much, because in the beginning, when I paused the game for probably around 10 minutes, there was a lot of stuff to blame, in a sense of starting item build and skill build. But now, a lot of team play by both teams and some very nice fights we can see so far. There are some very bad mistakes by both teams in the fights. Okay, Sven, BKB, ultimate, everything, but he's not able to get much because he will just die very fast. We can notice something. We have to notice something very important. Dire team is fighting against the Radiant team, and meanwhile, Dire's team, Nature's Prophet, Rat Dota, man, Rat Dota, Treants. But it's a backdoor. You cannot break through the BD. It's just too much regeneration. Man, Nature's Prophet, you cannot do this. It's just too much regen. Remember, guys, remember something very important. When you have no creeps pushing the lane, like this lane, there are no creeps in the Dire team pushing on the barracks. If you have no creeps with you, towers and barracks are gonna have regeneration a lot. So Nature's Prophet did nothing but just wastes him time, and now he dies trapped in a cog or something like that. GG, well played. Oh yeah, the ancient goes down, and that's a win for the Radiant team. I like it. I really enjoyed this game, guys. I really enjoyed it. There was a lot to blame in a sense of fights and starting item builds and starting skill builds, but it was pretty nice game, I should say. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys learn actually something new from this game. If you enjoyed the game, or if you learned something from this game, don't forget to leave a like on the video, please. It really helps me. Every like counts, and every like really helps. You can add these videos to your favorites if you really enjoyed it, and if you learned something. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Dota 2 videos from me, Danny. I'm Danny, if you didn't know actually. Okay, why did I just say that? Whatever. You can like on Facebook if you want to get updates about every video I upload and when I do live streaming and stuff. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Stay awesome, and I see you in the next video. Good luck and have fun playing Dota.